Alright, y'all. So we're back at it again with another video. Thank you for tuning in. This is part 2 of the 90-day Fiancé updates. The first part to this update is Georgi. Georgi, please say it ain't so. Please do not tell me that you're starting to get Botox on the regular, because the fans, they're putting up before and after pictures and it is not progressing good. I'm just begging you, please stop now. Do not go to the extreme and then want to change it back later. Once you do it, it's done. If you think for 1 second it's going to make you look younger, it's not. You're going to look terrible. Just get older. It's just a natural part of life. Just grow old. Just accept it. Then next up that we have with updates is Dan. And you might be wondering, who is Dan? Dan was the guy that dated Shekinah. Shekinah married Sarper, but Dan was kind of like her love interest before Sarper. Dan's finally created a profile on some dating site. I think he finally got the message, leave Shekinah alone. She don't want you. She don't want anything to do with you. I mean, I guess besides being your friend, but I don't even know if y'all are friends now. But I'm glad that you finally decide to move on, because she's been moved on. That's clear. That's evident. But I'm finally glad that you're putting yourself out there. Then next we have Colt. He's on Tinder and he's created a dating profile. But that should come as no surprise, because I did an update. Well, not an update. It was more like predictions on Hunt for Love, on who's going to be together after the reunion or the tell-all. And yes, it came out that Courtney and Colt were dating, but then he left her. So I'm not shocked to see him up here. Alright, y'all. So this next update shocked me. So this is Kara. Kara and Guillermo. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Kara. They said she's starting to do adult films. This came as a shock. I thought you were a singer. I thought you were making music and touring and dancing and creating videos. But I do have a picture. Now, I don't know how deep she's getting into it, but it is a little something. Check this picture out here that was posted on her Instagram. Now, this picture, I believe people were saying it was coming from her OnlyFans. I don't have access to her OnlyFans, so I don't know. But if this is the kind of stuff that she's putting up, this is crazy. Like, you're creating a whole nother career. I just hope it doesn't sabotage, like, your music, what you're doing on OnlyFans. But that really is just a rumor. I can't confirm anything. But based off the facts right here, it seemed like you're going down that lane. You just choose wisely. Just be smart about it. Let me just say that. Be smart about your decisions. Then some pictures had surfaced of Ani. Ani's one in a throuple. So it was Ani, Amani, and Matt. Pictures of Ani surfaced. She was at her son's graduation. People zoomed in on her. They said, "Oh, you're pregnant." So this story gets a little confusing, because you posted a picture that says you're pregnant. I mean, I'm saying at least it looks like it. You go on to say, "Oh no, I'm not pregnant." But then Amani follows behind you and says that you are pregnant. So I'm gonna need you to tell us the truth with some facts. We gonna need some concrete evidence. We gonna need some lab results. We gonna need something, because we ain't trusting y'all. Y'all do play too many games, and we just want to know what's going on. I mean, we are fans of y'all, so drop something on one of y'all Instagrams or TikToks or something. I'll be sure to follow up with that. This next part is just more of the cast of Hunt for Love. They're finally going out and doing promo for the show. So I'm kind of conflicted here, because I'm thinking you're halfway through the season, but now you're doing a promotion. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, is the show doing bad? Like, are your numbers really low that you need people to go out and promote it in order for the second part of the season to have good ratings? My other thought is this just old promotion? Because remember, the tell-all's done being filmed. Production is done. Nothing else is being recorded. Now, post-production is probably still working to cut and edit things, but everything's done. So why start promotion when we're halfway through the season? So either this is old or the show is doing really bad. That's just the two things that I'm thinking in my mind. So here are some more promotion clips from Courtney, Elsie, and Jay from 90 Day Hunt for Love.
A new show is stirring things up as singles from the franchise have been mixed with new love interests on a resort in Mexico as they all hunt for love. And joining me now, a 90-day alum, Courtney Reardans, and newcomer, Elise Benson. Good morning to you guys. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Well, I'm very excited about this. I told you guys before, I'm a fan of the show. I've been watching it religiously every week. It's super juicy, but for those who haven't seen it yet, how would you both describe it?
Oh, messy.
Messy, unpredictable, love triangles, love squares, love hectagons. People that you think that we're going to end up with are exact opposite.
Unpredictable.
Yes, very much so.
It's about to get a whole lot messier.
Oh. If you've seen the first, yes.
Wow, a whole lot messier. I love the fact, at least, that you're creating different shapes and angles of love triangles that don't exist yet. You guys are literally going to have to introduce and invent new things because you're right, there are so many different aspects to this. And at least for you, this is your first foray into the 90-day universe. Were you aware of any of the existing cast members or did you go in completely blind?
I went in completely blind. I got asked to be on a reality TV show, and I knew that there was going to be dating coaches there and experts there on like how to find love. And I had absolutely no idea that it was going to be a 90-day, 8 of them from the 90-day Fiancé universe.
Yeah, Courtney, how was it for you knowing that you had the security of friends and companions and in some instances love interests that you'd already kind of entangled with going into that? Was that a comfort thing or did that feel like you held you back a little bit?
I felt I had no idea who was going to be at the retreat. So once we took off our mask, I was like, oh, okay, these people are here, because I was expecting like Angela or Big Ed or somebody. I'm like, am I going to have to be fighting the whole show? What's going to be going on? I did not know what to expect. And then I don't know like what connections I'm going to have. Are these people going to like me? Are they going to hate me? Because there's so many different personalities mixed together.
I mean, you guys have got nothing to worry about that. You both got great personalities. You're both so fun and bubbly as well. But things have been steamy on the show, as you've mentioned, and you've both been involved in some love-fueled drama. How do you navigate all those kind of things when the cameras actually stop rolling?
So it's having a best friend. I'm sure you've seen really early on in the episode that I didn't know Courtney. Courtney had gone to Flirting 101 and I went to hot tub speed dating. And as you could see that I had a big blowout with Rob and I never knew Courtney and she had my back and she, whether I find love on the show or I don't, you have to tune in to find out. I made a best friend. So I think what is really important, because you're away from your family, you're away from your friends, you're in Tulum, really not knowing anyone, to have someone like Courtney, and I'm so grateful to have her to bounce ideas off each other. And it's interesting because at the end of the day, she is my competition, right? We're there to find guys, but having a best friend there really helped. And I never knew Courtney before, and I have a best friend now.
Oh, this is the love connection I was hoping for this morning. So
right,
we're going to give out some awards to your castmates on the show. Who would you choose for the following? Okay, best dressed and worst dressed.
Best dressed, Jen. Worst dressed, probably me.
No, not worst dressed, Tim.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's up for debate. I think Tim would have some answers about that. Okay, drama king or queen of the resort?
Drama queen?
Chantel.
Courtney.
Elise keeps on picking you, Courtney, for everything right now.
How dare you?
I'm envious of the drama. I wish I had more. Just kidding.
All right, funniest person on the show.
Courtney's the funniest.
Oh, thank you. I thought Colt was funny.
Oh, Colt is funny.
Colt is pretty funny. Okay, I mean, this one's already been taken clearly by Elise. Best friend award.
Courtney.
Aw. Okay, and finally, gossip girl.
Courtney.
Courtney, it's a clean sweep. Guys,
Courtney.
Okay.
But I win.
One quick thing. If you could go back in time to your first day in Mexico and offer one piece of advice to yourself, what would it be?
Slow down.
I'd say get more tea.
All right, okay. If you haven't seen the first episode, guys, and see what Elise means about slowing down, you have to watch it. It's incredible. Guys, thank you so much for your time. To watch Courtney and Alliya in their search for the perfect partner, catch new episodes of 90 Day Hunt for Love by tuning into TLC every Monday night at 8 p.m. And boy, is it steamy.
When I say, you're about to, have your jaw on the floor, it's about to be whoa.
It's about to get a lot messier. I'd say we're both going to embarrass ourselves and do a lot of cringe things.
Okay.
Yeah, and leave with people you never expect.
Yeah.
Couple up with people you never expect.
Our full conversation will drop soon.
And 16 just fresh singles.
Nice. Okay, so it's a pretty big leap from being a teacher to being whisked away to Mexico in search for the one. So what was it like meeting and being confined with, because literally you're on this island or in this house with 16 other people, and so tell me what that's like.
Well, I mean, it's basically you become a big family if after the first week. You ignore the cameras, you really ignore the mics and everything, and after that it's just one big family.
All right, and for the last update I have for this video, take a look at this.
You know, I came into work early today and I'm just having my coffee, thinking about things, editing some content for you. And I was, realizing how interesting it is, how much you realize who your true friends are when you have something to celebrate. For example, Sarper's comedy shows, his boot laughs, my business. I realized this a long time ago with facials, the friends that actually show up to support you, and even just being on the show, the friends that actually watch, it's surprising how few people actually are there for you and really actually support you, or really actually even come to things that you are doing. I have so few friends that have come to Sarper's shows, that have come to his boot laughs. It's mostly strangers and people that we don't even know, but that are the most supportive. And I also thank you to everyone who has showed up for us. It means the world. And we love meeting, fans of the show and even family. It's shocking how few people actually watch the show. If somebody I knew was on a show, or someone I'm related to, you better believe I would be watching it. I would pay premium fees to watch it. I would stream. I would do whatever I could to watch it. I would follow them online. I would fight haters for them online. I would do the most. But unfortunately, most people wouldn't do the same for me. So, yeah, there's a level of disappointment that comes with fame and success, and it makes me sad, but it is what it is.
Yes, so you have Shekinah. She's saying how people do not come through and support. She's saying friends aren't anything. I'm assuming she's saying her family ain't anything either. She's saying that they only really get support from strangers and people that they don't even really know. And that's kind of upsetting because like Sarper and her have came a long way, and I think they're doing good things that can have the potential to be very big. But as soon as she made that statement, because you see the outfit she has on, they end up going to do the boot laugh, which is like some workout. They end up going to do that, and Alliya shows up. Alliya, she came through to shut Shekinah down. Even Shekinah had to say in the video, I was just talking about that this morning, how nobody comes to show up. And here it is, Alliya came to show up. So Alliya, I'm proud of you for that. Thank you.
I love one-piece full bodysuits because then I don't have to, Oh my god, Alliya's here! You didn't even tell me you're here. I texted Alliya this morning and I was like, come to Sarper's boot laugh. And she says, what is Sarper's boot laugh? And I was like, what? How do you not know? And here she is. That's so sweet. Okay, this just got a lot more fun. I'm live. So come say hi. Hi, Misty. We're going to do a boot together. Yeah. Yay. Okay, so get a mat and get weights. There's 3 or 5 pound weights. And then just find a spot, like be next to me. Maybe, yeah. Maybe on this side. But I want you to have some mirror space too, so I'll scoot over a little. Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, let's scoot over a little bit. That's a nice surprise when your friends show up. I was complaining about that this morning.
Here's some footage of the boot laugh. It does actually seem like fun. It's just a small group they have right now, but they said they want it with the potential to get big, to possibly have like 50 people in the workout classes. But I'm glad Alliya came through to shut Shekinah down for this rant, because we ain't got time for that. We don't want to hear you going off online on us again or your castmates again. We just trying to have some peace now, because you have been through a lot on this last tell-all. So let's chill out now. And with Amani too. Well, shoot, that was the tell-all and after. Look, you just been through a lot. Just go on and sit down. And then, speaking of Alliya, she is just having the time of her life. Here she is out again with Sophie. It's seeming like she go out every weekend now. But I'm glad she finally came into being her own person. And now you don't have to rely on Sean. You're young. Go out and have fun. But that's it for all the updates. I don't have anything else right now, but I will continue to follow everyone to get the stories. So thank you for tuning in again to another video. And please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.